Quick history, equipping you with the knowledge of the past. The invasion of India, the Indian flag, a ship, a warehouse, and a pile of gold. India's invasion. Here are things worthy of noting when looking back at India's history, specifically during the nation being forced into the British Empire as a colony due to the East India Company. We'll be diving deeper into these subtopics throughout this video. Countries. Many countries were involved in the colonization of India, especially from Europe as a whole. Though in the early years, the main countries who possessed trading location were the Dutch, the British, and the French. Notably, the Danish and the Portuguese also traded upon the coasts of India too, although somewhat in a lighter fashion. Transportation. India, as we learned from the previous video, was famous for its raw materials. Though how were the Europeans ever to travel long distances to trade? In 1497, the solution emerged. Thanks to the Portuguese explorer, Vasco da Gama, the route of a ship connecting Europe to India was defined. Initially, goods such as guns, shoes, and swords would be shipped over to the coast of India, traded immediately with the local merchants in return for gold and spices. At home, the Europeans would sell them for considerable profit, which made them richer by the day. However, one country seized and dominated the opportunity completely. The East India Company. Set upon the 31st of December, 1600, the establishment controlled all the British trading stations in India, Japan, and China. Rather than immediate trading that was conducted prior, thanks to the permission of the Mughals, large permanent warehouses were built, guarded from every angle. Certainly, the businesses and the royals all made fortunes from this trade. Trade tricks. Here's a detailed breakdown of how the East India Company itself operated. First, a £5,000 ship would be bought, filled with cheap, wanted goods in India. Think shoes and guns. Then the goods would be stocked at the warehouse on the coast of India, and the valuables easy to get in India, though hard to find in Britain, would be traded. Think gold and spices. This would be shipped back to Britain and repeated with great profit. The permanent factories allowed for quicker financial growth and efficiency in comparison with the original European model. Fighting. After setting up 3 trading posts in Surat, Madras, and Bombay, the British individuals just couldn't stop dreaming of the money they could accumulate. One man, named Robert Clive, stood to combine the British military expertise and mingle it with the money-minded East India Company. By the 1700s, the firm had its own navy and army, perhaps most famous for the turning point of India's rule in 1757, which marked the Battle of Plassey. 3,000 of the organization's soldiers, more than 2,000 of whom were Indian, won victory against the Prince Sirajad Dowla and his 40,000 soldiers, taking more and more Indian land for its own. Expansion. Like so, by 1850, India had taken into almost full control of Britain, with the immensely growing amount of warehouses and the dropping number of Indian rulers plus foreign trading stations due to defeats in battle. All in all, the East India Company's wealth was exploding them, making them stronger as a business, but also in dominating power. The British were unstoppable. In summary, Britain initiated the East India Company, thanks to the Portuguese for the route. Though due to the sharp study of demand and fighting prowess, their warehouses provided income unprecedented previously. However, this begs the question, where exactly did the East India Company go, if it's not around today? Look out for the next installment of the series. Subscribe, click that notification bell, share, and give this video a thumbs up. Quick history.